Marked safe from receiving MLM inventory disguised as a thoughtful gift today. Anyone else? I never got anything from an MLM this year, and hopefully I never do. Hello, all of my fabulous, beautiful people, and how are you doing today? I hope that you are doing very, very well. So, today, we are going to be going through our /anti-MLM. I am recording this on Boxing Day, which here in Canada is the day after Christmas. I just found out that the US does not celebrate this as a thing. Is it just Canada? Like, let me know, because I just found out. Anyway, we're going to have some fun going through our /anti-MLM, and yeah, let's just get right into it, because I want to relax and just have some laughs, and I'm sure you do too. Primerica. How do you respond when someone says, I've done my research? You don't. Okay? You say, God bless you, and keep moving. Sure you do. Anyone that has concluded all that they need to know about a company in under 24 hours have in fact embarrassed themselves. You don't say. Research in our generation really means I've Googled and saw some unsettling things and don't want to take part in your imperfect organization. Some objections you simply don't need to overcome. So when someone says no, you should just move on then? Me personally, in the words of Joe Ward, I want someone that wants to do the business, and I want someone that wants to do the business right now. Stop trying to force people into this business. If you try to overcome so many objections to get them in, you will have to do the same to get them to show up, to get licensed, to not quit. Show 1,199 more. Best word I heard at a business overview was Jesus didn't get everyone either. I'm like Jesus being in Primerica. This. I want you to know something. I'm not sorry you're annoyed by my posts. I'm not sorry I've offered you this opportunity. I'm not sorry you think I'm weird or crazy. I'm not sorry my family has found freedom. But I am sorry you let fear stop you. Sorry you don't see the vision. Sorry you continue to struggle. Sorry you take advice from the wrong people. Sorry you choose not to be a cheerleader because you don't understand. But I give you this promise. I'll continue to show you what's possible. I'll continue to post. I'll continue to reach out to you, even if you say no. I'll be here when you're ready. I will too, sis. I'll continue to chase my dreams so I can show you it's never too late to chase yours. It works or not. I'll keep doing this even when you don't like it. I'll never give up because my why is way too big. It hurts. When will yours become bigger? When will my what become bigger? Sorry, I had to. Saying I do not support MLMs isn't enough. This is for Color Street Nails. I have an aunt that has been roped into one too many MLMs. Today we were talking about nail polish at Christmas dinner when she noticed my nails were chipped. My aunt proceeded with her first line. Your nail polish is chipping? Have you heard of Color Street? Your nail polish would never chip like that. It'll last for 3 weeks. Me being the anti-MLMer in the family said, I've heard of them. However, I do not support multi-level marketing, and I don't plan to buy from them. Thinking that was enough to end the conversation. No, friends. It was not. Why not?
It's great quality and you can get 2 uses out of the strip.
Again, I responded, I'm not interested in the product, especially the price. If I'm paying upwards of $13 a pack, I'd rather buy brand name nail polish. Oh, you bet she mentioned they're inexpensive and you can get them on sale for $5 sometimes. So I did what I should have done in the first place, make it awkward with the truth. I let my aunt know it's intentional as my coping mechanism to pick my nail polish off instead of picking at my face. I have a bothersome acne problem and I'd rather pick nail polish from the dollar store off my nails than further damage my skin. I was met with an uh-oh, and she left the table. Bye, Aunt Judy. I guess the trick is to be awkwardly honest. Yeah. Apparently. Also, maybe avoid that aunt from now on. I would. Burn through your warm market trying to grow your downline? What's next? Spammy, annoying sales messages and social media posts? Absolutely not. Unless you want to repel people and not be invited to any parties or events anytime soon. I know, that's what I'm saying. In fact, constantly posting and, yeah, we don't care because this is coming from Beach Boss influencers. And when you scroll down, it says, grow your downline faster without prospecting. The social influencer formula, download now for free. Stop this. Grow your downline by having people come to you. Yeah, there are a lot of these programs that claim that they will help bring people to you. There's even some that will give bots. I did a video about that on my channel. So check that out. A lot of places claiming that they help you grow your downline. It's all crap. This is just like on passive. Here's a tip. If your friend's teenage son was diagnosed with cancer 2 months ago, do not ask her to support your side business with your kids' fundraisers. So no, I don't want to buy any poinsettias from the choir or oranges from the band or anything from Avon or Mary Kay or Pampered Chef. All I want for Christmas is for this not to be my son's last. That's all I want. I'm so sorry. I hope it's not your son's last. Yeah, leave this woman alone. Jesus. People have no heart and they just, read the room. Okay? Read the room. I really wanted to read this as somebody that has had a child and was in an MLM for a year of her life. I was in It Works and then Scentsy. I think it's really important that we start looking at how growing up in a household of people that are in MLMs affect children, especially when they're being used by their parents to sell. Kind of like how we need to keep track of how kids that are in family vlog houses are messing up their kids. I did sell Scentsy, especially, not with It Works so much because the products weren't for kids, but when I was with Scentsy, they had a lot of products for children, and I definitely had my daughter promoting those products. I even took pictures of my kid in the bath using bath products of Scentsy and posted them online because you are told to do that. It's to sell their bath products. So I think we need to really start looking at that and keeping track of these things and then trying to prevent it from happening. So I wanted to read this story, which is, I grew up in a household centered around MLM Primerica, how my childhood was ripped away from me. How is it that twice when my parents were Primerica RVPs, we went on company paid vacations, but yet we were poor? Asking for school clothes was too much. I was deprived of food, having to eat hot cocoa powder from a container since the fridge was empty. Because of Primerica, I slept on a bed mat in the living room for 5 years of my life, ages 13 to 17. My mother and stepfather lost their office, nearly broke, so we had to move in with my grandparents. Because of Primerica, my childhood was neglected. I never got to join any sports, despite begging. My mom didn't have time to take me to even school events. Get to spend more time with your family, they say. I frequently missed school or got there late. I rarely spent time with friends outside of school. Always excuse after excuse as to why I had to stay home instead and watch my 2-year-old sister at 11. That way, my parents could go prospecting, another word for harassing strangers in Walmart, about this great opportunity my mom has for them. After school, sometimes she would make me come with so that she looks more approachable and genuine. She was very honest with me about her intentions to manipulate usually single mothers or families of lower income out shopping. Because of Primerica, I became aware of how the adults I was around, my mother's co-workers, were bad people. Therefore, I went into my own field, constantly looking over my shoulder. I have difficulty trusting co-workers, and I feel like someone is always out to steal opportunities from me. My mother was no angel either. I would hear conversations consistently about how they were engaging in some fraudulent activities that almost made them lose their license. Primerica convinced them that there is any excuse for taking advantage of poor people. I remember my parents telling me that they wished they were single without me. I can't imagine, saying that to my child. First of all, it's not true, but then to actually tell your kid that. Gross. It was before their sister was born. Since Primerica rep said at a convention that single, childless couples do the best. My parents were involved in Primerica from 2003 to 2013, 14-ish. My mother still does some work with them, but very little. She refuses to acknowledge how much damage it did to our family. I'm sorry. And how little attention and affection I received growing up. They're probably also having a lot of trouble accepting it themselves. It is a hard blow to realize that you wasted time on a pyramid scheme instead of spending time with your family. I'm now a confused 22-year-old woman with little to no hobbies or idea of what to do with my life. If you need help, please message me. I feel like I missed out on a lot of important experiences my friends got to have. Skiing, family bike rides, school sports, Christmas parties, and etc. My family had little to no social life outside of our immediate family. I always felt so isolated and lonely. Most days they would be out prospecting from morning until after 11 p.m. More time to yourself, huh? I am sharing this just to show some perspective from a child of parents in an MLM and on how MLMs can really damage families and children. My parents both have good paying recruiting jobs now, stable incomes. My younger sister is having a slightly better experience than myself. However, those manipulative habits they had definitely are still there in different ways. MLMs definitely breed narcissists. All I can suggest to you, the best advice I can give, is to give your parents some time. It might take them a few years, at least, of being out of Primerica before they're fully able to come to terms with the fact that it affected everyone in the family so poorly. To me, there is no excuse for neglecting your child. So please do seek counseling. That's totally fine to do. Get some therapy. They will help you get over any feelings that you may have. And then hopefully you can go on and you can have a better life and a great career. And you are already ahead of the game knowing that these are scams. And then you'll never fall for something like this, especially if you continue to keep yourself educated on all of them and stay away from this kind of thing. But I do wish you all the best. And please do reach out to me if you need anything. My social medias are on my channel. If anyone is ever leaving an MLM or has left or has an experience like this and they ever need somebody to talk to, please do not feel bad about messaging me. I can be there as a support system for you. I'm not offering you professional services or anything like that, but just as someone that you know that if you need something, you can come and talk to me, talk about some of the feelings you're feeling and whatnot, and maybe help you work through those, like, with yourself. You know, just someone to, like, bounce it off of. Because sometimes that can help. Other than that, like I said, please do go seek therapy. And I grew up with a narcissistic family, so I get it. That's a lot to go through, especially if you're the daughter of a narcissistic mom. There are some amazing resources on Facebook and etc. So please do go check those out. Again, if you want me to give direct links, I can leave some down below, and then also feel free to get a hold of me. And I would like to do a video on this, like, by itself as a topic again. I did do a video about my experience being in an MLM and how I, you know, used my daughter to sell stuff and whatnot. So you can go check that out. I'll leave it linked up above. But I also want to do another video where I just talk about other people's experiences. So if you want to send those to me, you can send them to me at my email address right here. It is bethgibbons74@gmail.com. There it is. Get it? Screenshot. Pew. Make sure I look pretty behind it, okay? Because I got enough ugly ones out there. And I would like to hear from all of you, and I would like to, like, start gathering all the data, and we need to start talking about this. And not be scared to admit that we added to the problem. I mean, that's the best way to get over things, is that you admit that you were wrong to do it, and then do better. So let's just move along. I won't exactly call it a date, but I matched with this chick on Tinder. She invited me to a party at her place. I show up and there's at least 6 cars in front of the house. It looked packed. I knocked on the door and she let me in, and what do I see? A bunch of people in a circle watching this guy talk to them about selling some type of chocolate. I should be the only D there, bro. This bitch invited me to a pyramid scheme. Oh. That's what's up. I stayed for a bit out of curiosity. Everyone in that group were idiots. The pyramid scheme was way too obvious. I left after someone asked me my name. Fuck that. It felt like a cult. I went and stole this from my husband, and he was like, "What are you doing?" Got a skit. I'm being a boy again. So, I mean, yeah, MLM, pyramid schemes, cults, all the same thing, but you could have been nicer about it. I mean, you don't gotta call her a B. Call everyone idiots. See, the thing is that people that join are usually not idiots, but they are people that are looking for something bigger in life, something better. And so these things offer that to them, and yeah, they get manipulated into it. But I think it was supposed to be a date. We'll call it a date gone wrong, bro. I think that's what's up. Fat burning coffee to start this exciting morning. Coffee burns fat, keeps me full, gives me energy with no crash. Stash. Comment or message for 40% off this Christmas. Yay, look it works. Keto coffee. Woo! Garbage. Don't get it. Did a whole video on the keto coffee things. Go check that out. I found this. It's actually called a positive Christmas MLM story. Perfect. Thank you. Thought I'd do a quick story on my Christmas. A positive one at least. Again, thank you. Perfect. Thank you. My sister, who I haven't seen for a year, was heavily into Arbonne. Last year, Christmas involved a lot of gifting it and the subsequent social media posts about it. Isn't that great when you're trying to spend Christmas with your family and then you got someone there like, I help with the post. Yeah, put up the Arbonne though. Get it up. Put it up, I said. There we go. Click. This year, the hundreds of Arbonne products has gone right down. No mention of it, aside from a new marketing job, and gladly no presents involving it. Yay! For everyone that got gifted MLMs, I hope next year is better without it. Me too, sis. Me too. I didn't get gifted MLMs, but people do every year. They promote you do that. They need to stop that too. Stop it! This does not suit me. So, all my fabulous, beautiful people, thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate it. Again, please do send me your stories, email, send me your stories if you grew up in an MLM, please, so that I can share some. I can do it anonymously, so just let me know if that's what you want. And please do give the video a like, subscribe if you're new here. I would love it if you join my fabulous members. I am going to be updating everyone on what's going on with that in the new year. I'm putting together like all those videos now, so just give me some time. The holidays took over my life, okay? I'm sorry. And then on passive kind of did a bit too, I'll admit it. So also come check out me and the Recovering Hunbot. We are going to be streaming about on passive again tonight at around 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Not sure the time yet, but it should be around there. Again, I'll share it, so just set your reminders, and I'll see you all there. We're doing that pretty much every night now, so, you know, come and see and find out about this freaking scam. That's a big one. And no matter where you are, what you're doing, I hope that you have a fabulous, fabulous, fabulous day. I hope your holidays were amazing. I hope you got everything that you wanted for and that Santa was good to you. And I'll see you in the next one real soon as well. Mwah. Bye. And don't join pyramid schemes.